Folks, I honestly think we're in end of days right now. Gateway Pundit did a piece today. It says California and New York now require all private insurance plans to fully cover abortion if they offer maternity care coverage. These people are radicals. They're lunatics. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we are the antidote to the daily onslaught of radical woke Marxist propaganda. So, in this piece, Gateway says all private insurance plans in New York and California are now required to cover abortion if they offer maternity care coverage without a copayment or a deductible. The laws in each state went into effect on New Year's Day. Folks, think about this. It's one thing to say that, well, if you're going to cancel Roe, we're going to screw you out. Well, I mean, come on. The Supreme Court got rid of Roe in the Dobbs case because Roe was a phony ruling anyway. It's where the 73 court lied and said that they found a right to abortion in the Constitution where it doesn't exist. It was always a states' rights thing. So now the states, the uber blue states, can't get any more blue on the left coast and the right coast. They both gave a double barrel middle finger to the country by saying, well, not only are we going to say that abortion on demand at any time is legal, but we're also going to force insurance companies to pay for it, which means that people who are pro-life, their premiums are going to go up no matter what. Folks, if you're conservative and you live in these blue states, get the hell out as soon as you can. Seriously, what are you waiting for? New York had previously existing laws that required cost sharing for medically necessary abortions. Okay, medically necessary. That's what most conservatives can live with that. If it's the life of the mothers at stake, yeah. Rape, incest, yeah. However, in March, Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul signed the state's health and mental hygiene budget. All right, which changed it so that insurers must now cover all abortions without cost sharing. What? New York was also already providing public funding for abortion. So even if you disagreed with abortion, if you had religious convictions, your tax dollars were being used. In California, Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom signed a very similar bill, SB 245, the Abortion Accessibility Act, into law in March. The new state law says that insurance plans cannot impose cost-sharing requirements on abortions. This includes deductibles, coinsurance, or copayments. How many other procedures do you think they mandate like that? And where the hell does the state get off telling a private corporation that they must do this? And they don't even give a damn about costs. They don't care. I remember when Obama forced in Obamacare, when they forced insurers to keep your kids on insurance under your plan, the parents' plan, until they're 26, which is a great thing. Okay? If it didn't completely mess up a lot of the tables inside the insurance companies, because what happened was Obama was a fascist light. What he did is he very loudly said, we're going to have insurance companies keep your kids on until they're 26. But then very silently, he made the insurance companies come back and say, okay, we can do that, but this is what it's going to cost. And then the same a-hole, Obama, went out and said, well, this is price gouging. We won't stand for that. I mean, if the government's going to force things, mandates on corporations, right, and they cost more money because of it, the corporation shouldn't eat that cost. They just shouldn't. This bill would prohibit a health care service plan or an individual or group policy or certificate of health insurance or student blanket disability insurance that is issued, amended, renewed, or delivered on or after January 1, 2023 from imposing a deductible, coinsurance, copayment, or any other cost-sharing requirement coverage for all abortion and abortion-related services as specified, the bill states. Because a violation of the bill by a healthcare service plan would be a crime the bill would impose a state-mandated local program. The bill continued. Folks, if I was an insurer in those states, I'd get the hell out. I'd pull up stakes and say, screw you. California also passed Proposition 1, which guarantees a person's fundamental right to choose to have an abortion and their fundamental right to choose or refuse contraceptives. Now think about that, folks. Think about what's going on here in this country. They are now mandating that insurance companies must pay for abortions and no cost sharing. So in other words, they're saying, screw you pro-lifers, screw you religious people who have convictions against slaughtering children in the womb. Think about that, what they're doing. I'm telling you, folks. And see, the federal government, if we're going to be consistent here on this channel, the federal government can't do something about it. They can't say, well, we're going to force you not to do it, because it's not the federal government's business. So this is a states' rights thing. This is what you get when you live in blue states. So if you're in a blue state, get the hell out. If you don't want to pay for if you don't want to pay rising premiums, okay, because your premiums are going to go up. They just made it. These Democrat politicians made it so that the premiums in your plans are going to skyrocket because of this. No cost sharing, so that means the insurance companies up. So your premiums are going to go up. Think about that. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being with us. First one in 2023. We'll see you in the next one.